book.
Yeah, exactly.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to Reverse to Verse. We are joined yet again by the Austin crew. Do you guys want to introduce yourselves?
Oh, I have to go first?
Nope.
There's an ad, so I hope that everybody is actually still seeing this.
Well, it delays it by 30 seconds because, all that magic jazz.
Don't worry, it's Chappie playing Evolve.
Yay, delay.
Yeah.
And I'm Hat Guy.
Ryan Hat Guy.
Just own it.
Oh, I'm Megan.
She's one of our wonderful concept artists here in Austin.
Ah.
Yeah. She's a concept artist, so she did all those Art Corp clothing.
Oh.
Subscriber in the vault last week. We bunch of her stuff, and then actually Billy is one of the sculptors, character artist here in Austin.
Nice.
So he brings her two-dimensional concepts to three-dimensional life.
How much inspiration do you draw from Ryan's hat? Sounds good. Sounds good.
Ryan's hat is like a beacon of hope.
What was the word you used, Alexa, to describe Ryan's hat?
I don't remember.
Fedorable.
Oh, forgot.
I don't want to steal your
I'm
joke.
sorry, I forgot my joke. Because I made it up. I said it.
No, that's not true.
Why is Chelsea always in the back? She likes to hide.
Thank you. I got a nice tie comments.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Nice.
Basically, yeah.
Alright, so questions?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we introduced ourselves. We've got
Yes, please introduce yourselves on the left side.
well, I know us, but do
Yeah.
you know Tom Hennessy?
Oh, hi.
This is Hollywood Hennessy, everybody.
Hollywood
Yeah!
Hennessy. Yeah, even Austin's side.
There we go.
I like your sweater vest thing going on there.
You know what? James said we were going to wear ties today. I thought we'd class it up a little bit, you know? So,
You classed it up too much. Now I look like garbage.
I know. That's what I try to do, though, is I always try to,
Wear a
like,
$100 shirt.
go more than I should.
I wore my $100 shirt
You
yesterday.
could have worn it today with your tie.
I can't wear it again.
Oh my god.
Will's
Why
very
is
loud.
Mr. Turquoise shirt on two screens at once?
Am I on two screens? Because I'm doubly awesome?
One screen can't contain him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you technically are.
Because I am a camera. I love the camera.
Ryan
I
looks-
cannot get enough of the camera.
Ryan looks like a skinny version of Notch. It's awesome.
I'm not sure. I don't get that reference.
Oh, come on, man.
Oh,
dude, you
come
just killed the
on,
internet.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's almost as bad as not knowing Gaben.
I took a little
Gaben
from
one.
it.
You said it dumb. Any news on the Avenger variants?
No. Who's that? Mr. Bob. This is nice.
Nope.
Thank you. I don't know who you are, but.
Can you talk about the redesign of the Connie bed?
Not beyond that, the Connie is getting an update. So no, I can't. No, for all these ships, it's pretty much the same as last week.
Maybe Megan can concept some clothes for Will and James.
Hey, freaking man! I've been trying to teach James how to dress, but he doesn't.
Well, James is only worthy spending $100 on one shirt, so that's where all his money goes.
So stupid. That was a
We're gonna work
ginormous
on-
waste of money.
We're gonna work on it. We're gonna work on it, James.
And trust me, we don't pay him much more than $100.
I had to give him my last paycheck just to get the shirt.
Just signed it over.
I know Ryan doesn't get it, but someone's have you ever seen Ryan and Notch in the same place at the same time? I have not.
I haven't seen it,
No.
and now he's feigning he doesn't know that person. So.
Yeah, there you go.
How do you spell it? I'll Google it.
Notch. You may know a small game he made called Minecraft.
Yeah. Some people play
Even
that.
Jenny's ashamed.
Oh, okay.
We're all embarrassed for him.
Yeah.
Ben, when can we expect to see the back seat in the Super Hornet?
See it?
The user product. That's
That's something we're aiming to do hopefully between 1 and 1.1. So not too distant future.
There's our preview window.
Okay.
Okay. Now you can see what we look like live.
Wasn't there going to be a sneak peek of the
Or a
Avenger
30
for these
second
ATV?
The Avenger?
No.
Starfare.
So yeah, we had a new picture of the Star Fair to show, and then we put it in the monthly report on Friday. So you've already seen it.
Yeah.
I believe there's a second shot coming, and we'll post that when we can.
Sweet. Will it be co-op mode and FPS module at release?
So are a lot of people.
I believe so. Oh, yeah. It's all 4v4 co-op.
Yeah.
It's the big mode right now.
Sweet, dog. What we
So,
got?
community team, those of you who have partners, sorry, James, who is organizing Valentine's Day?
Yeah, what are you doing?
I mean, since she heard last week, I mean, basically, so last week you guys
Yeah,
have
going
me.
to a tunnel? What's going on?
They're
You guys got like an airplane
Yeah.
taken off because at the airport or something?
Their air conditioning is nuts.
At least they're cool.
Oh, God.
She and Reagan, the step kid, have a really fun day planned ahead of them. So
The step kid, you know.
I always
It
do
didn't
the
sound very-
like,
You know, if you
Doesn't sound
say
very
the
romantic,
kid, no
well.
one's gonna be like, hold on.
I like to be as whatever.
Well, you're pretty P.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing?
Well, it turns out that both Pizza Hut and Papa John's make heart-shaped pizzas.
Sounds like it's time to double
So
up.
there's a big debate right now. That's what we're gonna do.
Which heart-shaped pizza?
So it was Papa John's and who?
Pizza Hut.
They have a heart-shaped pizza.
Ooh, that's
Can you
pretty.
get it if you like alone?
You can.
Yeah, no, they'll run a background check on you.
Yeah,
I-
they'll make it.
I
So,
feel-
so if I try and order this pizza, they'll be like, nah.
Yeah.
I've got
Nah.
2 free pizzas coming for Papa John's because I did order one on Super Bowl Sunday and I had some points, so I might get myself a heart-shaped
Yeah.
pizza and then wallow in my own independence.
You probably take pictures of it and put it on Instagram, you weirdo.
I will put it on Instagram because Instagram is cool, and people who don't have Instagram are not.
Shout out to James Pew95.
Yeah.
What about you and Trevor?
Probably nothing.
Probably that pizza.
What's a romantic
Yeah.
group here we have?
Yeah.
I think we kind of exhausted our Valentine's Day spirit with yesterday or today's episode of Around the Verse.
Yes.
A lot of work went into that awesome ending. If
A
you guys
lot of
haven't seen
work.
it yet.
A
Man.
lot of work. All you had to do was like drag stuff and make it go.
By the way, I thought of like 5 more Valentine's Day cards last night.
Nice.
We'll do it next week also.
Yeah.
Did anyone, is that
It'll be the post Valentine's. Sorry that it sucked.
I think you're a cute lass. You make me hornet.
Oh,
Feel
So
free.
on in that fashion.
They'll give you
Just
two-
similar vein to
They'll
that.
give you 2 for free, but the other 3 are gonna cost
Yeah.
you.
Only one.
That's our next.
It'll be a stretch goal. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be
for
the next
3.
stretch goal. Here, the rest of Ben's
I
Valentine.
feel like they're talking amongst themselves while we tell jokes.
You guys aren't listening to our jokes?
How come you guys aren't laughing at our jokes?
Or at least joining
You're
in.
trying to log into Twitch.
Oh.
Oh, are you trying to log in as us or you
We were
guys?
having a conversation about how I can never remember any of my passwords for things.
So I had to log
Oh, just
in.
tell us.
Yeah, we'll keep track of it for
Yeah,
you.
we'll
The
keep
community
track of
will
them.
keep track.
Yeah.
No,
And then we
I
can
was,
ask,
I was
what's
just
your
saying
password?
that I have a LastPass account, and so it's super handy because I am so bad at remembering passwords. But at the same time, it kind of forces you to forget your passwords over time because you don't actually have to log in with them.
What's the last pass?
Yeah, I don't know. What's LastPass?
Are you
It's
guys
a-
gonna be it?
No,
You run something?
no, I'm great.
Ben, will there be any more Voyager direct weapons this weekend?
I don't believe there's one this week.
That's where we're going, Steve.
You want to take room over here?
Oh, although I will say that we have thought up a third way. If you saw my post last week, we have 2 ways we're working to make AC less pay to win. You'll read all about that tomorrow in the design post that we're currently writing. But I will say we have a third system that will hopefully go into effect with the PTU launch today,
Yeah.
where we will we'll unlock weapons in the PTU so you can play around with them without having to pay for them. So we're working on that right now. Hopefully that will happen today, tomorrow.
Ben, how are AC Bucks doing?
We're just over that t-shirt.
That's the one you're going to read about tomorrow.
For James Range Tour.
If Calix is the guy who's designed their current system, we're going to show it to you and let you get your comments, basically.
How are the holes coming?
Sorry.
I have not seen the hulls yet, but I've heard they're on schedule.
I heard we have something pretty cool coming out next week. I'm not even. I'm just talking to you.
Oh, you're just talking to me. Okay, we do have something cool coming out next week. We will see what it is tomorrow.
Sweet. If you just joined us, the Starfarer pictures you were promising around the verse showed up in the monthly report. So we picked a different sneak peek because we don't want to double up.
Yep, they're in the UK section. I believe they wanted to use the Starfarer as their header. So there it is.
Sweet.
What is Calliope?
Calliope is Kratos' daughter. In God of War. Come on.
He says that like everybody's.
Yeah,
I know. Sorry about that.
knowledge.
Not
Kratos'
up to date on my
daughter
God of
in
War
Calliope.
lore, so sorry
Common
about
knowledge,
that.
bro.
Yeah, sorry.
How do you not
Yeah,
know Kratos' daughter?
sorry about that. Yeah.
I did not slip up. The whole scene is not next week.
I'll
No.
see it not next week. I'll go ahead and talk about this. We're going to be doing the Orion concept sale next Friday. We announced them 1 week in advance. I was thinking tomorrow, but why not right now? They are still working on the pricing, but it's going to be in the $325, $350 range. Matching comes to the other ships that are that size and specific functionality. Of course, this is all dependent on, we have a final delivery for art that's next week. If we were like, oh, we don't like this, want it, then we'll change our plans. But that's the plan right now, is to offer the Orion Reveal concept sale. They've got some cool web stuff from the guys at Turbulent and Killjoy. It'll be good.
Sweet.
People are enjoying that.
And no, we don't know how much.
I just said it.
Oh, did you? Okay. Sorry, I missed that part.
We don't know exactly.
I just was imagining.
Yeah.
I'm still stuck up on the fact that people don't know Kratos' daughter's Calliope.
What?
What? How would you not know
Somebody
that?
was stoked to even got a reference.
A video game reference, of course I get it.
Jesus Christ.
Except I didn't get the. I finally figured out what you meant by the Origin 101 school from the Arsine Museum, but I didn't get their catchphrase.
Oh.
Is the Orion going to be a limited ship?
That was Chelsea.
Or
Orion, what?
Will be
Is
a
it a
limited.
limited ship?
Yes, it's going to be one of those concepts. It'll be 7 to 10 days on a concept sale. Pick it up with LTI then, and then we'll bring it back once it's in the hangar.
that was the question.
Yeah, so.
Limited time versus limited quantity.
Yeah, limited time, not limited quantity. We're
Yeah.
going to make as many as people want. Not we, but the RSI company.
Oh, I guess the the Urn brews are actually pronounced Iron Brew, and we're just stupid for not pronouncing it properly.
You know what? Just be happy we made it through that.
By the way, we participated in the Reddit Secret Santa this year, and we finally got our gift, and they included these sassafras.
Sassy Fresh.
They're like so sassy.
You messed up in front of everybody.
I don't care. I'm just waiting to finish my sentence. These are delicious. They sent us a bunch of candy. It was pretty sweet. So thank you very much, Secret Santa. That was pretty
Was
awesome.
that a pun intended?
Show
Sassy
us
Fresh.
show us the
Candy.
tin car that James tried to open.
Oh,
The what? Oh yeah. The tin car that didn't
Or
open.
James tried to open.
yeah, this tin car.
I
thing.
thought there was candy in it. I thought there was candy in it. Damn it.
By the way, that does not hold up in court.
Sassafras.
Dude, you guys work so hard. There's no time to shave. Lots of beards at CIG. Yeah, let's go with that.
I shaved yesterday.
It's just a year of the beard. 6 months. We're letting it grow.
You don't want to see me without a beard. I'm like a glop.
Beards are- yeah.
More so.
I'm a
It-
hipster. What do you?
It's
what do
like
you
when
want?
Kevin Smith took off his beard. He just looks.
Yeah.
Something's not right.
When I don't have a beard, like when I'm fully like clean shaven, I look like a 40-year-old, 12-year-old. It doesn't make any sense.
I will say my wife made me grow this beard. You did. You totally did.
I didn't.
I had a goatee before that, and that was kind of cool.
What about you, Ryan? When are you gonna get rid of your beard?
Rid of my beard.
When's Billy gonna join the club?
Yeah.
Cowboys don't have beards, brother.
Well, I'm saying, it
They
comes
do.
and goes. This is the beard season until June,
Beards?
and then we're going no beard in June.
Oh, it's been a
Write
good.
it down.
It's been a
Mark
good
your
beer
calendar.
season.
Hey, Austin peeps, is there anything cool with clothing you can tell us besides no cargo pants?
Cargo
Is
pants.
there anything cool with the
Is
clothes?
there anything cool with the clothing?
How spacey is it?
There will be clothing.
They wear clothes.
So no.
Somebody was asking about eye patches earlier.
Yeah, eye patches. I don't know if that'll be online soon. Yeah, I'm not going to say at all. I don't know.
I think I would have it
Yeah, you probably would.
soon. I don't know. We're all trying to figure out what we're gonna put in and not put in. We're all figuring it out right now. So
Currently,
What-
we're exploring the boundaries in terms of customization. So, trying to get that worked in online for the
Internet.
the social model. Then
yeah, we're figuring out a lot of tech and logistics stuff first before we can get into a lot of concepts.
What kind of clothes would you guys like to make for the game?
Cargo pants.
Cargo pants?
some
I would like cargo pants too.
Stetson hats.
Yeah.
I think I would happy.
Can we just make every NPC Ryan?
If I would have
It's
known,
not Space Texas without the Space Texas.
if I'd have known Billy was going to be on the show today, I'd have worn a cowboy hat.
Yeah. Well, you can wear a pirate hat.
Yeah.
It's not the
You're the
same.
pirate. You're the
Yeah,
true pirate
yeah.
around here.
Hey Will, whose idea was the 50 Shades of Thor Shoot Grey?
That
was Ben's
not
idea.
Mine. Yeah.
That was all Ben. Basically, all of these were Ben's idea.
Yeah.
Fun sounds like Ben.
Basically, the idea for the Valentine's happened last weekend when Ben was like sick and feverish. And
Perfect time for new ideas.
the one day he was like, "We've got to make Star Citizen Valentine's,"
I can add to this.
and so it was born from that.
So after this, Tom is going to get me those still frames. So for anybody who wants to give those to their loved ones, go to the ATV post and I'll
Someday,
provide
right?
links
Yeah.
for you. So
There we go.
We should do Valentine's gag on the
We
show.
we were at lunch yesterday. We were
Yes.
having lunch, and we were talking about what to do with the Valentines because they had these ideas for not only the awesome one that's already gone viral featuring Will, but then we had some other ideas, and we came up with this idea of what if we did a completely new end credit sequence just for Valentine's Day, featuring these awesome Valentines, and it seems to be a hit. So,
yeah.
like I said, we'll put them out solo. You can give them to your loved ones or your hated ones. you're maybe kind of like them a little bit once,
And who knows?
Who knows? Who knows what happens?
Star Citizen could be the blossoming love for you. So.
Could be the catalyst to charge your whatever. I don't know where I'm going with
That's
that.
that's what happens with a lot of my sentences. It's like, hey, I'm really excited in the beginning, and then
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, hey everybody, I'm lead moderator Will here today. Didn't think this.
Most of the time you talk, I'm like, I'll listen to the first like 10 seconds. And then after that, I have to cut him off.
that's the opposite of what he was saying. You just ignore. It was,
Yeah. That's
Yeah, just ignore.
what could I be doing besides this?
When are the Second Fleet dog tags expected to ship? Are they being printed now?
They have been sent off for production. Probably not going to ship for
They're about-
another few months. I'd say 2 or 3 more months until they're ready to ship.
Yeah, production takes about 3 months, right?
Yeah.
This type.
Yeah, this dog take lead time is insane. Remember you kept asking last time, like, oh, we're still polishing. Like, 3
Yeah.
weeks later, we're polishing them.
Oh, now we're buffing.
Yeah.
Now.
It does take a
Exactly.
while
Oh, wow.
Are there any affiliate programs planned for
We
YouTubers?
just sit in the back and they just
Yeah.
sit in the front.
We do have a plan for streaming stuff once the game goes live, and we'll share that down the line. We've got some cool streaming tech that we're experimenting with.
Oh,
Make it easier for everybody.
Are we using
See
the
you soon,
tech for
buddy.
Kingdom Come Deliverance for clothing?
Soon.
Or using any of their tech?
Yeah, we've been working with them.
That was fun. I remember Travis and I were playing that during the 24-hour live stream.
Oh yeah, they're super pre-alpha.
Yeah.
Focus problems on their camera.
I really like that movement that you guys just did in Austin. It was like a whole like rehearsed motion.
Yeah.
It's like you guys opened up and
I'm glad you noticed that. We actually spent from about 11:30 to noon rehearsing that choreography.
it makes sense.
Tell you what, it
makes
paid off,
sense.
man. It
Yeah,
paid
it
off.
paid off.
Well, the word rental
wanna
appeared in
stay
Dave Dice's
artistically
post
sharp,
tomorrow.
but,
Yeah, so you're gonna be able to rent ships and such with the credits.
His
That's why
team
we
is
announced
came a
it's
little
called
flush. We're working on
Oh, right, yeah, they're called RECs, which stands for rentals.
And she's nervous.
Rental
Well,
equipment
Well, it's
credits.
Really close in the
That's
front.
Kaylee's
It's just the internet. They don't judge you.
She's got a little
Just separate them from UEC, so they're REC.
I think the name is kind of lame, but the anagram or the abbreviation is really cool.
Yeah, I think this is one of those cases where we came up with the abbreviation first.
Yeah, I mean, you had to fit it to some words.
Yeah,
We got a cool abbreviation. Let's find English and make it work.
that's why they started NASA.
Nice. Us.
I'm Billy. This
There you
is Megan.
Are we starting the show over again?
No, somebody has to remind. To
People
say their
join at
names
different
again.
times, Hollywood.
Oh, we're starting over. Hey guys, welcome to Reverse to Verse.
How cute,
I just
egomaniac.
wanted to say something.
I can't. Don't shut the room down. But I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Way too much levity going on today.
Guys out there in chat, come up with some questions for our concept artists.
Yeah.
It's a rare treat to be able to chat with them.
They're awesome people.
They are.
Are we?
They're actually going to see a big piece with them next week.
Are we gonna have clothing for
Maybe
pets?
if Hennessy ever,
No,
if Hollywood can ever get to it.
Well, if it fits my schedule.
Birds are pretty.
Yeah.
Must be animals.
I will say also, we just finished the edit of the RSI Museum piece that's going out tomorrow. If you're interested in
What are we doing here?
very fine details about the history of origin systems in the 1990s, as I'm sure you all are, it's going to be a really good piece. It's an hour long, and I could listen to Dallas Snell talk about anything forever. It's one of those like Cajun.
Those Cajun, yeah.
Yeah, he's got a character and a Cajun accent. And
I have never seen Ben more excited in my life.
This is Mike.
Austin seems significantly happier than Santa Monica crushed their spirits.
Now they're.
I would say we're equally happy. There's definitely a different mood in each office.
Yeah.
Probably it seems less happy on this live stream because we're in like
The dungeon.
yes, I would call it a hell so crap dungeon.
I wouldn't say it's that bad.
Hey, Ben, there's a challenge that's been issued for your art against Megan's art. I'd love to see that happen. Bring her
Ben.
to me.
All right, what are we drawing?
All right, draw some stuff.
I'm on it.
Horse armor.
I got
Sure.
drawing skills.
Right now.
Do we need to get through
Right now.
Let's do a draw.
I'll be right back.
I'm gonna draw something too.
Okay. Do it on the next page.
What are we drawing?
There you go.
What are we drawing, guys?
Let's have the people in the chat.
The crab.
Crab is good. You can draw the crab.
Space crab.
A unicorn ninja.
Space crab.
Space crab.
Space crab.
They're gonna be
Space
like,
crab.
These guys are hard at work. You better get on them space crabs.
Hollywood's doing it too.
Hollywood is on it.
Ryan wants to go get paper.
You guys are unprepared for
Yeah, you guys should have been prepared for space crab drawings.
Pretty good.
I didn't know.
He's got some skills here.
Someone says draw Trogdor.
What?
Draw Chris
Man,
Roberts.
you guys
No.
are in trouble.
No.
Yeah,
We're not drawing Chris
he's
Roberts.
got some skills.
Is Tom drawing over there?
Yeah,
Oh, we know that's gonna be different.
he's popping off.
It's mighty fine space crab. Alright. Here he comes. Here he comes. He's got a notepad and
That's
a
pretty
pen.
impressive.
He's good to go.
Dude, here.
Space crab?
How's the
Gator,
camera?
Ben. Gator, I'm on the team.
What? I'm all
Carrot's
rock
great.
now.
Eric's looking great.
I'm Team Megan. Thanks.
Team Ben.
Hashtag Team Megan.
Team Ben.
Good t-shirt to go with my Team Edward t-shirt. Wasn't that was a thing back in the day? I saw people wearing.
Oh yeah.
That was never a
You
thing.
don't know.
Did you say don't act like that?
Oh, dude.
I saw one.
Beer for the beer guy has a really good point.
What?
Since you guys took the bulldog away from me, they said that they're pulling for a star system named Tifa. I'm just saying, Ben.
Well,
You have the ear of David Haddock.
we've named all our star systems already. And also, that's a terrible name for it.
I like this live challenge idea. It's kind of fun.
Boom goes the dynamite.
Oh,
I finished first.
Jesus.
I think I'm about ready.
That's so much. Wait for it.
Space.
Jumbify. You'll find out all about the AC credits and what they do and what they're for tomorrow during the design post. We don't want to spoil it now because it's a really cool post.
Okay.
Don't tell them that. Also, we don't know yet.
Ready?
Tom brought the
Oh, that's
What kind of spacey?
Oh,
that's some.
Good.
I think that one.
Go
I'm
ahead, Ben. You're the
gonna
last one.
go with Ben.
There it is.
Oh, they're gonna have to wait 30 seconds. Here, give it to me so they can see.
Okay.
Yeah. This is
is my
Ben's
job.
entry.
It's like the Super Bowl all over again.
I think Ben's wins on
He had a Sharpie. He had a better.
Ben had a deflated.
a poor carpenter
notebook.
blames his tools.
Deflated. Yep.
If anybody wants to buy this, I'll have it up on eBay later on. I will sign it as well.
All right.
Space crab.
I see a lot of Ben's.
All right, Ben wins.
They like the beefy
Megan.
arms though too. They like Megan
Of course, I'm
taking on
gonna get
Giraffe.
none.
Seeing Ben.
Megan wins. Ben wins. I don't know. There's certainly no Hennessy.
I know. I was about to say Tom.
Let's
is
make sure
not-
that point is known.
You know what?
Anyone even spell Hennessy?
Yeah.
Like, there's frequently times that I'm gonna email and I'm like, never mind.
I got it now. It's double N, double S, no E after. No E before the Y.
HENNESS.
I like the muscles on that one though. That's pretty
strong.
And
Oh
hat.
no, Megan's coming back.
That one's Megan's making a strong comeback.
Yeah, she is.
I
think Megan's the one.
I think Megan wins. Congratulations.
All right, congrats.
You received nothing.
You received nothing.
Star Citizen official best crab award.
What show is this?
Yeah, exactly.
Hey guys, so welcome to Reverse.
Welcome to Crab Drawings with TIG.
Ben, hardpoint sizes for some of the fighters, the Avenger Gladius specifically, seem too small for their roles.
That's not a question.
Are the hardpoint sizes?
To some degree, yes. It's one of the things we'll be doing in the next year, and balancing is getting that right.
Sweet. Nailed it. Ben, you said last week you would find about the Tiger Strike on the Avenger. Is it temporary or permanent?
It's temporary. It's being reworked.
Any information on what the German office?
There is no updates currently on the Avenger variants, if you just joined us. How much space will we move around the Starfarer?
Quite a bit of space in the cabin.
Nice. Any information about the German office?
German office is getting set up right now. In fact, I was just on an email this morning where we're putting together like the intro video and meet everybody, show you people what it's all about, confirm it's a real place. Right now, they're pretty tech heavy. A lot of nuts and bolts of CryEngine stuff. One of our cinematics guys is actually the guy who did a lot of the early commercials. Is with us full time now, and he's at the German office. But it's a lot of under the hood engine work there.
Guys, no, there never is any Jean Scout news. No one wants to tell me. Although I did, everyone thought I did steal the paint or the picture. We have this like big picture we printed out on our like cool printer, and it was like behind us forever, but now it's gone. But we used it for ATV, but everyone thought I had stole it.
James loves the Scout.
Will the 300i get another remake?
There'll certainly be more work for the internals. I'm hesitant to call any of our ship like passes updates or remakes or rebuilds because people kind of go crazy. But it will continue to be updated.
Any info on the Gladius will be flight ready soon.
Gladius will be flight ready soon. I can't say specifically when, but I will talk about the issue that's preventing us from putting the Gladius and Retaliator in right now is that they're using Gladius and Retaliator were developed in Maine, the main branch of Star Citizen that's internal. They use a lot of the systems that have been developed for Squadron 42, which theoretically will be branched back into Star Citizen or into Arena Commander at 1.1. problem is right now, if we put the retaliator in the hangar, you know, put the retaliator in the hangar today, it doesn't have, you know, it just breaks things because it doesn't have the tie-ins for the damage tech and the multi-crew stuff that we already have attached to the model. So it's a matter of you know, the ships are done. They're waiting for our unit commander to be in a position where it can support them because they're designed for a future iteration of Star System.
Sweet. Has the Herald's concept been looked at by CR? Been locked?
Yes, I believe they're going with symmetrical for the base Herald.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Bummer.
Sorry.
What? Are we on right hand, right?
Oh,
Right
yeah,
hand.
so the new damage states we the damage states we showed in that sneak peek
left
file.
hand
When
or
when can they see those implemented?
That's very early prototyping. It's something you'll see by the time Squadron launches. I think it'll be a while until you see them in AC though.
Are they that pronounced, the damage effects?
No, you can see in the little segment we showed there was some stuff that didn't quite work yet, like damage would get melted away and you still see a strut or something that didn't quite look right. But we made progress since then and are continuing to. One thing that just kills the time to develop a ship is doing the damage state, so we need that in the long run.
Any plans of moving the alpha access from ship to account?
I'm sorry.
Moving alpha access from being a ship locked to an account lock?
We've talked about it, but I don't know that it is something we're going to do.
It's not a priority at the moment. Turbulence, I think they have more than a year of scheduling right now for the next couple months. So,
And I mean, we're almost a year out from alpha access going away, and there will be module passes if you do melt your alpha access. So.
See, someone else agrees with me. Symmetrical Herald's lame.
but actually, more importantly, we are working on a system that's going to replace the CCUs, so you'll be able to upgrade to another ship without using alpha.
What happened? God damn it.
So anyway, better upgrade system coming soon.
Here's a question for our concept artist. How long does it take to learn decent drawing skills for sci-fi artwork?
Years and lots of practice. It's all about mileage and drawing a lot. And learning foundations, and then you can draw anything.
Except crabs.
You guys have any advice for people who might want to get into game art? What?
What's that?
Any advice for people who want to get into game art? Where do they start?
Draw what you like. If you like a certain company, draw stuff in their style, and just learn how to design, learn the basics. Like, seriously, once you get your foundations down, you can draw anything you want to.
Cool.
Yeah, I do 3D, so I'm not a 2D artist, so I just go off concepts I get. But it's the same thing, if you have those foundational 2D skills and knowledge of anatomy, there's a saying, it's like 10,000 hours before you're even competent at something, or something like that.
Yeah.
For getting into industry,
I've heard of that.
I think it's really important to network and go to conventions or local events that you can meet other people in the industry, because once you start building those connections, then that'll really help you out.
And feedback. Don't be scared of feedback. Seek it out and don't get sad. Let it motivate you. Don't let it.
We're live on the internet with
Come on,
fans.
Darren.
They like you. The fans like you, Darren.
Darren Borlick, everybody. Darren Borlick. Yeah.
Propaganda War has a good question. Any chance you guys will be bringing new weapons into the PTU so we can test before we buy? The answer is yes. We're working on that right now. It may be as ready as this next release of the PTU, so you can play around with AC weapons without having to pay for them.
Man. They'll see it soon.
Ben, what's around your neck, apparently?
Oh, it's a Pilgrim Cross.
I feel like every month we just need to do a Pilgrim Cross update.
Yeah.
It's still a Pilgrim Cross.
Dude, Vorlick hype.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you guys have ever seen the Wing Commander movie, this was like a important prop in it. Freddie Prinze Jr. wears one of these. I have faith in Chris Roberts too. For whatever reason, in 1999, they actually made reference to this, and I've worn it ever since.
It's awesome.
So my wedding photos, if you look them up.
Don't look up our wedding photos.
Somebody on Reddit already was yesterday,
Yeah.
so let's read about that.
Are you guys creating concept art for locations and solar systems? How are you handling planets and moons that aren't completely mapped yet?
That is a good question. I think if we were to come across a planet or moon in our solar system that has not been mapped yet, then I think we would take some creative liberties to fill it out.
I don't think they just mean our solar system. I think they mean in the broader, like.
Oh, out there in the universe? No,
Yeah.
but that's all from our minds rather than reality.
Travis accepted whatever the AC feedback says is wrong.
You gotta say it louder. I can hear you.
You and Travis accept all the blame for whatever the AC feedback says is wrong.
Once more.
It keeps him up at night, I tell you.
What feedback are they talking about? From the community or that we find internally?
Anyone else?
Community.
All feedback everywhere.
We do have an internal review process. I mean, we're establishing a feedback council, I guess is the best way to put it, to kind of review and prioritize what feedback comes in from the community, and then do internal play testing to determine if those concerns are valid or if it's working as intended.
Is it?
What?
A lot of it is, and it's an ongoing evolution. So I guess we do accept the blame, but just accept it's your fault.
Question for Darian, not Chelsea. What happened to Travis's beard?
Travis has this weird, I guess, congenital problem where his hair actually grows backwards. So where most people's beard grow outward, his actually grows inward. So he actually puff out his cheeks to make it grow out again.
You should be on the writing team.
You should. What is going on with that camera in Austin? It's like,
I have no idea.
I feel like the camera is a little inebriated.
Yeah.
Bye, everyone.
Hollywood.
Yeah, sorry, Hollywood.
It's
There's Darian Bork, everybody.
thanks, Darren. Oh, there we go.
Hollywood expects us to focus our
It
cameras.
must focus on Jenny.
I know. Jenny is the focus of it, no matter where she is.
Why am I the focus?
Because when you got up and left, your whole camera went out of focus, and I think it's like everyone went out of focus. So.
I was trying to fix the sound. We can't actually turn off the AC. We can only adjust it 4 degrees each way. So it's a nightmare.
How's the weather there today?
It's beautiful. We were just walking outside.
55 degrees.
Oh, that's too cold.
It's just bright.
It was 85 yesterday.
That's awesome.
Sunny.
How many, on average, how many passes of art do you go through before Chris accepts it?
There's a what?
On average, when you...
For like a article of clothing or a character?
Sure.
When you art, how many times do you have to get run through
Yeah.
Chris?
How much time does Chris say no to your art?
It depends on, I mean, for characters, you know, not to brag, it's been pretty much slam dunk.
Oh!
The cargo pants disagree.
Now, the 3D assets have been pretty straightforward. I mean, once we have the concept approved, then we just make that in 3D, and if it looks the same, then he's on board.
For concepts, as we figure out what we want clothing to look like, it'll get easier and easier. So a lot of it's just testing the water right now, but we'll get there and it'll get smoother. And
How much direction?
put that for everyone.
How much direction do you guys get before you sit down to do one?
Enough to work from. We right now we're all working with LA and some other people just to see what we want for our characters. And right now, all talking back and forth and figuring it out. Working with our designers as well as other art directors. So I don't know. We're all just figuring it out right now.
What's the hardest article of clothing to make?
Hats.
Hats?
Hats. Yeah.
Because
Nice.
Ryan won't give his up so you can look at it.
can't all fedoras, all showbies. So
That's not what Ryan said.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't.
Ryan has
I don't
a
agree with
fedora
that.
for every occasion.
From a 3D aspect, I'd say anything that's cloth. Cloth tends to be, there's so many subtleties and intricacies with cloth that it's hard to get it to look just right and not look too rigid or too thick. You want it to look like it's the right type of material even before you put textures on it. So.
About how quickly do you guys get feedback? Since Chris is out here in LA, it can be pretty quick for us, but does it take a couple of hours or?
That guy is amazing when it comes to feedback. Like, you put it up and it is just almost instantaneous. In most cases we get feedback. So it's being that far away. We don't get the FaceTime you guys do, but we definitely get the feedback.
Yeah.
I think, or at least that's been my experience. We get the same feedback, and it's he definitely knows what he wants and what he wants to see, and in many ways that helps the design process and the 3D asset go along, because we're able to, he'll pinpoint, I like this, but this zipper feels weird to me, can we fix that? And then boom, we know exactly what's wrong, we don't have to dance around anything, so it's been pretty awesome.
Yay or nay, kilts in the verse?
It is doable since we're gonna have skirts for women, though. You can probably get kilts.
It's like, is that a yay or nay, like a physically possible or fashionably acceptable?
I'm sure we can.
I'm saying yes.
Because I think that those answers are different.
Yeah.
I just don't know that space pirates in kilts sends the image of.
No, I think that could be scary.
It could be really scary.
Yeah.
Up in there and
I
be
think the
terrible.
main part is not making
This one's for you, Hollywood.
Oh,
Today's ATV was very fun and informative. Thank you.
We'll see.
thank you.
That'll be my
That's all you, James.
I know.
Space kilts.
Space kilts. That's
Space
going to be a thing now. That's what we should have concepted right there.
Space
Space
kilts?
crabs with space kilts. Next week on Reverse the Verse.
You dropping it? God.
I do not want space kilts in zero gravity.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Yes.
That's just a risk you're gonna have to be ready to take. If you're gonna use crystals.
How big is the Orion?
So I have not seen a final concept. I saw the early concept about 2 weeks ago, where it was roughly twice the size of a constellation.
Oh, dang.
But feedback from both myself, Travis, and Chris was it needed to look very different than it did at that point. So we'll see.
Sweet.
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 Wider. I think wider was our one word.
Make it wider.
Wider.
Wider. Sweet. How big is the Orion? This is so nice.
It's about half the size of the constellation. We saw the art and we were like, we want to make this thinner.
Yeah, people really want the Star Fair, man. What's going on with the Star Fair? Where's the Star Fair? Star Fair.
Well, if you check out the monthly report from Friday, there's a cockpit shot of the Starfarers, which is our latest internal pass. It's in the works in the UK. Starfarer figures into the first Water 42 adventure, so it's been a priority to get it looking good.
I love how you said first one for adventure.
They asked for triple name.
Oh.
Guy in the blue shirt.
Good.
James is holding a gun, which we should take away from him. He keeps setting off for no reason.
Any news on the P-72 for the Phoenix?
Yes, it's essentially on the schedule now. I was in a meeting with Travis and some of the design and art guys 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Where we kind of plotted it out. We're going to use the Merlin as a base and just fancy it up significantly.
Will we get clothes for our pets? Will pets have clothes?
I hope so.
Okay, good. I'm glad I got that one in there.
Would you put a Viking helmet on Tifa?
Yeah, no, she's a pretty lady. She needs.
So a Viking helmet with the
lady one, yeah, with the bridge.
ponytails. Yeah.
Yes.
There you go.
The Richard Garriott of dogs.
Elwyn's currently working on the Merlin, and I got to see a little bit of that. It looks amazing.
Yes, that's actually one of the things that came out of our meeting. We're working on getting the Merlin into the game, and the Archimedes will follow shortly after.
Yeah.
What? Chelsea is like a 2-year-old. If she goes silent, she's gone.
If she is silent and gone, then something bad is gonna happen.
Yeah, I paraphrased it.
When are we?
I think that was a.
When are we getting more fish?
Yeah, where the fish?
In the ocean.
Where they asking?
Austin.
I don't know who's in charge of the fish.
Not me.
Ryan's
Yeah,
in charge of the fish.
For Raphael.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Will we be able to fly the Merlin before the Constellation?
Maybe, possibly. I mean, I want to, but
Is the vertical slice an internal only thing, or at least in my backers? I don't know exactly which vertical slice you're referring to. I think Squadron 42.
Squadron is internal because the difference between Squadron 42 and the rest of the Star Citizen is we'll share with you that we're making it, how we're making it, we'll share content when we can, but we want some surprises to reveal in the narrative. So it would be a bad idea on our part to release the vertical slice.
Conversation starters today.
Yep. Where are the fish?
They were asking if there would be clothing for fish.
I will say fish are made by the guys at Behavior in Canada.
How's the process on alien languages?
Whoa.
That's a David Ladyman question. Is David Ladyman there?
She's wearing. What?
Will I ever sacrifice my beard to the gods of facial hair? I mean, if I was in danger. Yeah, totally, I would.
I didn't realize there were gods of facial hair. Who are they? Like actual? Do we know who they are? They have names.
Yes, hirsute meaties. Yes.
The gods of old, once they fell out of power, became like insignificant control gods, like facial hair, hot dogs.
Hot dogs.
Just the god of hot
Why am I
dogs.
not the god of hot dogs? Damn it.
You have the spaghettios and hot dogs.
Oh, check it out. SpaghettiOs or hot dogs.
You're now the god of
SpaghettiOs.
hot dogs.
Yes, I eat like a 12-year-old.
Actually, doesn't it say Franks?
Oh yeah, it does say Frank.
You're the god of Franks,
Sliced
not hot
Franks.
dogs.
The ancient Greeks had a significant, they recognized the significant difference between the god of hot dogs and the god of rings.
Yeah.
When in terms of module drops, when we get to explore Argo, a Shubin station. That's more like PU stuff.
So Shubin is for Squadron 42. The one you've seen them building, that's for Squadron. FPS is the Gold Horizon station and the Battle Arena Battlesphere, one of those two. And Social is it Arcor now? It's Arcor, right?
Yeah.
It's Arcor. So
Arcor.
Arcor.
How's the carrot doing?
It's resting comfortably.
Nice. Gurmak will be very happy.
By the way, let's address the elephant in the room. The owl cam is a thing that we all.
I was like, what?
Yeah, I was like, what do we do now?
Yeah.
Owlcam.
Owlcam. There is a webcam streaming the birth of baby owls right now, and it's all the rage at Cloud Imperium Los Angeles.
Hold on, I don't know about that.
James is not into it.
I am not anti-Alcam.
Rest of us are.
I'm just
James
Alcam.
wants to hear and deny it, but he.
I am Alcam indifferent.
All he's done is talk trash about the Alcam.
Who's broadcasting from inside a hurricane?
They need some help with their settings on their.
Everything we can't control.
That's true. What is the latest and greatest on the band new? I think he means the merchantman.
Nothing, guys. Sorry.
Aw.
Wah, wah.
Then I think we're the wrong people to answer that.
Like actual aliens?
Yeah. I think that's over in the UK right now, isn't it?
The band new?
Yeah.
The merchantman or the race?
Race.
The race.
The race is over in the
Yeah.
UK. The merchantman just doesn't have a technical designer yet because it's a big transport ship that doesn't really fit into Arena Commander.
Are you guys going to be designing the clothes for the different races?
So good.
Yep, not yet. We're really too much regular people.
So good.
Yeah, that's something that's Eastern. I sure hope so.
Yeah, I would love to do any stuff.
Sweet. Any news on the Scythe, Ben?
Nothing beyond what you've already seen of it in AC.
How much freedom we have in SQ42? Maybe go into like explain that it's more of a Chris Roberts game.
So yes, Squadron 42 is not an open world. It's if you're familiar with Credit Chris's original games, there's Wing Commander where you follow orders, you go through a story. And there's Privateer where you just cast off on your own and do whatever you want. Squadron 42 is Wing Commander. Star Citizen is Privateer. So you'll be flying specific missions, you'll be following orders, and you'll have the opportunity to say, okay, I'm not going to follow these orders, I'm going to leave the game, but then you're done, you're off into the Star Citizen universe instead.
Yeah, SQ42 is a story-driven adventure, as Ben put it. A series of story-driven adventures.
Sounds like Adventure Island.
Any updates on the PTU patch tomorrow, Ben?
It's on schedule. Everything's going according to plan. Hope to have it out tonight or tomorrow.
The lady with the long hair looks bored. What job does she do?
Nobody is.
Wait, which of them?
They're talking about me.
Yeah.
Daydreaming of fish clothes.
Can you tell us what more can you share about the Vanguard, Ben? Besides that it looks cool.
Nothing yet. Sorry. It'll all be revealed when we do the concept post.
Is it possible to post reports and bug reports in French and English? As I'm not a native speaker, it's difficult to sometimes translate it.
Yeah, if you do go ahead and post it in French, we will figure out how to translate. I know there's a number of people on the team who speak French.
Ben, is there any new Corvettes on the horizon?
No work on the new Corvette yet.
No news. Is everything still James's fault?
Yep.
Never will ever stop being James' fault.
Did I get blamed for the chat going down 2 days ago?
Yes.
And somebody hit me up on Instagram yesterday that I don't know, wanting to know why I hashtagged a random photo took in Austin blame James. Like they tagged somebody else in it and was like, I don't understand why this photo is tagged blame James. So apparently you're not the only blame James hashtag photo.
Whoa.
Someone else is offended that the
Probably, I'd say a James Pew 95 is probably pretty offended.
Right.
We also have people that speak German, so if we can translate it.
Yeah.
Could you get on that, James?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just slap that in Google Translate. I'm sure it'll work out just fine.
Rough approximation on the Miss Reliant.
No.
Nope.
Sorry.
Is it Miss or Misk? I've always said Miss.
I say miss.
Okay, all right.
But yeah, the answers are going to be the same for all these ships for the next couple months. So I apologize in advance for the next 7 editions of Reverse the Verse, where we can't tell you about status changes.
It's going to be riveting. Just stay tuned.
Also, Toast betrayed the Federation.
Toast did betray the Federation.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Toast, you betrayed the Federation. Everyone knows it now.
Yeah, but I saved the Earth last night.
You did.
You know what? I don't know about anything about that.
Well,
part.
you know what? The Earth is a planet. The Federation is everywhere. So.
Is there any update on the EU Environment Code? UE, that's the EU.
No, it's on the schedule. It'll come when character expansion shows up.
When are the tweaks to the flight model going to happen?
Every patch has constant tweaks to the flight model.
Sweet.
It's we started those tweaks were big massive changes, and now it's much more inching in one direction or another. But every PTU patch, every regular patch has updates to the flight model.
Yes, we also translate from Spanish. I can usually do that. That's awesome.
I speak French.
Hey, Spanish.
Different questions on different.
Somebody asked what our favorite beers are.
Oof,
Favorite
man.
beers, that's important.
Damn, man.
Pabst.
I like
for you?
Pabst. I like
Did you say
Pabst Blue
Pabst?
Ribbon. I'm a
Pabst.
total hipster, so yeah.
I see James as James is a PBR guy.
Yeah.
You have to like put on like thick rim glasses like hers first.
I am so disappointed.
You know, backhanded
No, not.
diss on your wife's glasses.
I don't know. I think actually Miller High Life is the new beer of choice for the hipster, though I'm a little behind it. I'm still a PBR guy, but
Well, you got the
GD's not
clothing
bad.
down.
You're
So.
living in the
Yeah.
hipster world of like 7
we're
years
putting
ago.
Billy to sleep over there.
Yeah.
In answer to your question, our favorite beer is Budweiser strawberry limeritas. Please send those to us.
Please. Yeah.
I'll stick with Pabst Blue Ribbon on this side of the table.
I like this beer called Terrible. It's pretty good.
I do really like Belgian beers, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Belgian beers
Belgian
are
beers
so
are
good.
What about you?
I also like a lot of really good
I'm
breweries in
a
San
hard
Diego.
cider person.
Oh, that's right. You always get the pear cider. Yeah.
All right.
What about you and Austin? What's your favorite beer?
I love cider. Not a beer person.
There's a local Boston company called Live Oak, and they make a really good Hefeweizen. It's like number 2 in the world or something like that.
Hefeweizen's not bad either.
Yeah, Hefeweizen's good.
Live Oak Hefeweizen.
You know, I want to stick to the stereotype that I know Tom has of me and say Lone Star, but I would have to say Ranger IPA.
That sounds just
good
as
stuff.
country.
Ranger's very good.
That's good stuff.
It sounds just as country, so I mean, you
There we
know,
go.
you're not letting me down. What about wine? You guys drink wine? Am I the only wine
No.
drinker? I'm total.
Yeah.
Never mind, I'll just
God,
sit back
you're
in my
such a
chair.
hipster, dude. Oh,
You guys don't drink wine, right?
it kills
I
me.
do.
It
No,
kills
you
me.
just like wine?
Good.
I know.
Yeah.
Good white
Does that
wine.
pair well with vegan chicken?
You know what?
No, that was our word first. I'm the hero of the Vega sector, not the Vega sector. Taking it back, y'all.
I mean, I'm just they're gonna send us stuff, like you know.
Yeah.
Dude, beer's amazing. Who
But
doesn't like beer?
Now we're not gonna get anything because
Beer is
of
good,
you.
wine is good.
Wine,
Beer.
Orange juice is pretty good too.
orange juice.
I was
is
gonna
amazing.
say I'm a big fan of Pepsi. I wish we could get some.
I feel, dude,
You know, they-
whenever we go to
they have
lunch,
way better drink selection in Austin.
Do they?
They have.
whenever we go to
so
lunch,
many
everyone
drinks
gets a
that are
Coke, and then I'm the only one who gets a beer.
send
And I'm
us some
like, well, I guess I got a
Seriously,
problem.
Austin,
Because whenever I get a beer,
your
lunch,
drink
I'm
fridge
gonna
is
get a
way
headache.
better.
Yeah, drink more beer and you won't get a headache.
No.
They do have Mountain Dew in Austin.
Diamond Dew.
All right.
Diamond Dew, Pepsi.
We're
Dr.
going.
Pepper,
We're going to
It's
Cherry
like-
and make some decisions right after
They've got
this.
everything you could possibly imagine in Austin. You go to the
They have
fridge
ginger
there-
ale.
Yes, they had everything.
Ginger ale.
I can't wait to go back to
All right.
Austin
Ginger
just
ale.
to
We
get
had ginger ale.
tough soda.
Yeah, we need to have
It
a little
is.
chat with
Ginger ale is
Jerry.
the king of soda.
I feel like it's a
I think
little bit
we
of a
just started an
crime. At a
office
game
war.
company, we don't have Mountain Dew in our fridge.
Yeah.
All right.
Extreme.
All right. Why don't you find us the last question
All right.
All right,
Yeah.
back on
before we
track.
still get real mad at Austin?
Yeah.
I blacked out when ginger ale was brought up.
Any news regarding the reclaimer and its mechanics?
The mining mechanics.
Again, same question. Oh, well, mining intelligence.
Oh, that's right. My bad.
That there will be news about mining next week. We're going to do a design post on it. Hey, that's an announcement right there. We're having our next big design post is going to be mining. We're not considering the AC credits post to be one of the stretch goal ones. That's something separate. So our next big design post will be mining next week, which is not the same thing as salvage. So that is not a true question in any way. But no, there's not been a tech designer assigned to the reclaimer yet.
Hey.
Hi.
Thanks for that. All right.
You can still see you. You weren't slick.
Take us out.
Yeah, do
Take
it.
us out.
All right. Well, thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in. Thanks for Austin for giving us an hour of your time and stopping by. Be sure to tune in tomorrow on the website. We're gonna have what deep dive? What do you want to call
Deep
it?
dive document.
Deep dive document.
You kind of call it like for public comment because this is one of those ones where AC rec credits,
Rex.
Recs, we're not in our original schedule. They were not in our plan, so we're building it for you. We are definitely going to want everybody's comments on this system. So read the post tomorrow. Let us know what you think. We'll
Yep.
go from there.
And we'll have those Valentine's Day cards out to you as soon as Tom gets a chance.
I will within the hour.
Our
I promise.
Yep.
RSM Museum tomorrow.
Yeah.
If you love Ultima Underworld or just hearing Richard Garriott speak, it's going to be a good one.
Yep. And next week, everybody bring their ties. We'll make sure to make it a fancy event. So,
I'm gonna do that.
exactly. So we will. We'll see you guys next week. Bye.